Most people can't think big. This is how the majority of my friends who went to college thought. I hope I can get a decent job when I graduate. Like, not even a good job, just a decent job. That was their biggest plan for their life, finding a decent job. I also had very few other friends who said, I'm going to start a business and become a millionaire by my mid-20s. And they're actually on track to accomplishing that. Now here's the thing, the biggest problem is that most people can't even think big. And I always make sure to point out that yes, this is just the first step. There are so many other things you need to do to be successful after you're able to think big. Otherwise, that is what's called being delusional. But if you can't even do the first step right, there is no hope. If your biggest vision for yourself is to find a decent job, just like it is for most people, you can't expect anything great to happen. It's like setting up your finish line 100 meters from you every time you run. No, you're not going to be a great marathon runner if 100 meters is what you're aiming at. And yes, there are 20 other steps ahead of you. You're going to have to work hard. You're going to have to work smart. But nothing's going to help you when your finish line is constantly set at 100 meters. Value yourself and believe in yourself. I know that sounds kind of cliche, but here's the thing. Most people I know can't even believe that one day they could be making millions. They can't even entertain that thought for a second. Most guys I know don't think that they actually deserve that beautiful girl. Most people I know don't actually think that they deserve to be around successful people. And here's the thing, you're putting a very low price tag on yourself. And guess what? You can't expect people around you to put a higher price tag on you. If you don't even like yourself, how can you expect others to like you? If you want me to be your business partner and you don't even believe that you could make millions, why am I going to even consider working with you? If I'm a girl and you don't even think that you deserve me, why should I think that you deserve me? No one's ever going to value you or believe in you if you can't even value and believe in yourself. There is a lot of truth to what Henry Ford was saying. The man who thinks he can and the man who thinks he can't are both right. And finally, excuse-itis. I remember I was a little kid and I was talking to one of my uncles or something, and he was telling me how much he knew about success or whatever. So I asked him, well, if you know all about success, how come you're not successful? And his kids were running around nearby, and he pointed at them, and he said, that's why. And even as a little kid, that made me nauseous. But that's what everyone does. Excuse on top of excuse. Don't be that person. You'll be the only one feeling sorry for yourself, even if people around you are encouraging your victim mindset. So start thinking big and realize that that's just the first step. Start researching the 20 other steps. Start believing in yourself and realize that if you can't even do that yourself, you can't expect others to believe in you. And finally, don't make excuses. If you don't make it to where you want to be, it is because of the decisions that you have made. Don't be the guy pointing at his kids as an excuse. There are plenty of guys out there with more kids than you and worse circumstances than you who still figured out a way to crush it.